Hello everyone and welcome to Daily Game Review number 43. Today we have Zedmanga 12Q versus Kan3 12Q. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the game. So far it's completely fine and we see a very nice opening, but normally the black move is here. This combination is actually a common opening for black, so black has actually studied his openings quite well. He's a one-off here. I think maybe he's worried about white coming in, but you shouldn't be worried. If white comes in, it's actually a good thing for you. When you play like this, white only has one space extension. You can come down, and then white jumps up, and then you can come back and defend your corner later. And you can see you have a very large corner and the top side, so it's actually not that bad for you. Or you can do a leaning attack like this, and keep the pressure up on white. So this is completely fine for black. I don't think you need to worry about white coming in. You have to be tighter on white, because now this, should white play the 3-3, is too close to thickness, and it doesn't support this stone as much, so it's easier for white to come in there. So the proper move is here. Alright, other than that, black played a fine opening. Alright, so now black plays a high move here. I'm assuming black plays high because he wants some influence in this area, but normally you don't see the high approach to the star point. You normally see a low approach. Maybe black's also worried about being too flat, but it's fine in this case, because even if you play normal Joseki, you just bring this up to the 4th line, and then you still have an okay combination. But the moyo's on the top right, so you're going to want to shoulder the hit from this side and go this way. So you don't want to build a moyo on the bottom, because it'll be a conflicting moyo, and conflicting with the moyo on top, probably. However, if you try to build a global moyo, it's a little difficult to do, and yeah, it's a little difficult to do on this board. It's also difficult to use, especially at this level, so I would just stick to a low approach and keep it simple. Normally the Joseki is here, and then you can jump back like this. But you can see you jump back here, so you don't know the Joseki of the high approach, and I thought you were playing high because this was still low, but apparently not, because now it's a low-low, and with a low-low it's kind of really flat. And white will get to this move, and you can see this stone's too close to these two stones, so it's not 2 jumps 3. White's corner is really big, you're flat and really small, so this is a bad result for black. White didn't play that. White, you should play here. This is a common Joseki shape. You could also play here immediately, but maybe you're worried about this. This is fine. It's just when you play like this, you will move here, and then you can see the left side is quite fine for white. Hard to say who's ahead, but I think this side is good for white. So this is a little bit slack. Black doesn't need to respond, but he does. White invades immediately? No, you don't need to invade here immediately. This is really solid. It's 1 space jump with the 3 space extinction. It's really solid. If you want to reduce, you can reduce with a shoulder hit later. Rather, you should start looking at the top side. You can come in here because this is like really far and it lacks support. So you can come in here and that'd be fine. You could also come in here. You could also 3-3. I would start dealing with the top side because the top side looks a little bit bigger. And the left side also looks a little unfinished, but maybe a little slow right now. So probably I would go ahead and attack this stone. This one's not the same because this is a lot more solid. This is by itself. This has a 1 space jump. This is 4 spaces away. This is 3 spaces away. So it's actually a lot easier for black to deal with. So black plays this way. Maybe a little too much. Normally the shape is here. Yeah, normally the shape is here. And this should be fine. Even if white plays this way, Yuhane. And you can see white has some issues right here. So you have to connect like this. Then black can easily get some forcing moves here. And black has thickness, so that's kind of what black wanted, I guess, is the thickness. Also, black has Sente, and black can come up and go up here. But still a little bit good for white. So maybe instead of a jump down, a jump up here would be a little bit better first. Maybe not. Can you do this? I would really like to do this and then jump. Oh, I remember now. You don't even play in this area. That's right. There's nothing to play in this area. Locally, maybe a jump, maybe just come down. I don't know. You have to be careful. Make sure white can't connect, but just a nookie. Just a nookie, right? Alright, so we play this way. White will play this and get out. Normally the shape is like this, but here white has some stuff here. And you can see it's not quite good enough for black. So there are some questions to be had in this area, so but normally that would be the move, but maybe it just doesn't work in this case. So white comes out, black comes out, white comes out. Both players kind of playing dame right now. Alright, black gets extended, white descends like this. No, white, go ahead and go here. This is the shape, this is normal, this is fine. This, when black blocks, you still have the weakness at c5, because even if you go here, white can play this move later, and then connect under. Or reduce a lot. And then there's Aji here and here. So you still have weakness. So just go ahead and extend further. Don't be afraid of this move. You have to know how to deal with this move. If black pawn is here, it's very easy to just do this. And even if you do that, it's quite a simple matter for you to just connect. Maybe you don't like that. Maybe just go here. And it's a simple matter for you to just connect. So it's still fine for you. You got to learn how to deal with it, though. That's a normal move, so you got to learn how to deal with it. Black played here. This is the wrong way to play. White just kills it. And black is going to get himself killed. White, go ahead and connect here. This is Miai. So if black goes here, you go here. If black goes here, you go here. So a little bit of misreading on white's part. A little bit of misread. This one's much better. Here is black just connects. You can connect, but black's alive here and black's out over here. So not quite good enough for white. I think this is good for black. Black overplays here. And then here. I may just go ahead and start jumping out here. You need to put pressure on this group. This side's practically alive. This side's out, so even if he cuts, it's an inside move. And then emergency case, you can come back and connect. So I think you should be fine. This is completely unnecessary for black. It's small, doesn't need to connect, it's already alive on the inside. You need to get to the weak group. Both players need to get to the weak group. Neither player is caring about the weak group. Okay, slow, slow, slow. Very slow. Helps black to connect. You didn't even need to fix there. You actually just helped black connect. And Tanuki when black's weak. Black's still not alive. He doesn't have a base, doesn't have any eyes, and white's strong all around. This is a perfect group to attack. So white, you definitely missed the chance here. Black and white both playing really slow moves in this area. So make sure you get an idea of where the big moves are. So remember, if you're having trouble finding a move, ask yourself, where's my weak groups? Where's my weaknesses? And see if you need to fix it. If you need to fix it, fix it. If you don't need to fix it, then go to the next question, which is where's my opponent's weaknesses? And try to see if you can attack it or damage it or do something to your opponent's weaknesses to gain profit. If you can gain profit, then you're good. You're good. You're golden. If you can't, then okay, just where's the next big move? So white plays here. This is question 2. Question 2 becomes before question 3 for sure. So definitely want to attack this group and hit the tiger's mouth. I've started calling this like smacking the tiger in the face because it stops the tiger's mouth, and I think it helps people remember. So slap the tiger in his face or punch the tiger in the face like this. That way it can't open its mouth. Yada yada yada. Yeah, so punch the tiger in his face and take the tiger's mouth, and it should be quite powerful for you. But both players playing small moves here, so make sure when you review your games you get rid of these little small moves. These little small moves can really prevent you from getting single digit Q. And if you really want to rank up, then you got to get rid of all those moves. Not the biggest area to play. So if you're looking for the big move, is this area the biggest or is the top side the biggest? The top side's obviously bigger. Also, there's the weakness. So now we're starting to see that both players actually don't have an idea of a global concept. Both players are thinking locally. So when you review your games and when you're thinking in your games, before you decide, oh, do I need to invade here? Before you even start thinking about a move, calm down and look at the whole board. Do I have any weaknesses? No. White doesn't have any weaknesses. Does black have any weaknesses? Yes, you can attack. Okay, but let's assume black didn't. Where's the biggest move on the board? To do that, you have to find the biggest area. There's no more open corners. There's no more open sides. Okay, so the biggest area is the top side. The top side's much bigger than the bottom. This is already black's, and this is a little bit small. But the top side's really big, so you can go here. You could even go here. This is also fine. But this puts more pressure on the stun. So do something on the top side. The top side's much bigger. This is not good enough. Black can just ignore this, actually. Or black can push you out, make some profit. Black can do that, and then push this group some, if you wanted. You could also ignore and just take the top. Top's bigger. Okay, so both players play. I'm not sure why not the Hana here. Maybe you didn't like it because the crosscut, but just do this. And then you can see it's a little bit smaller for black and you have some influence. Maybe locally that's what you can do. This seems... yeah, this is really small. There we go. Black does that, but that's Gote. That's Gote, guys. No, it's not. White will die. Okay. I'll just go ahead and live. If you're going to respawn, just fix it. You're not worried about this because it's just throwing. So just go ahead and get the second eye. No, you're out. Why do you need a second eye? Why do you? I forget that you connected here. Okay, you connected. You don't need that. Throw in. Yeah, you definitely don't need that. So, pass. Okay, black finally played a big move. Not probably the biggest move, but it's a big move. And white comes in the top side. So finally, players get to the top side. Both players ignoring the weak black group. Alright, so white plays here. This is overplay. This is fine. No. You played way too fast there. Ladder. There's an obvious ladder here. This is much better. This is terrible. Much better. So playing too quickly, not reading your moves through, it doesn't look like you're putting consideration to your moves. And here you're trying to connect, which doesn't work. There's no reason to connect. Just live. This is live. No reason to connect here. It's completely live. So you can just live. So I think you need to put more consideration in your moves. Calm down. Start taking more time to think where you need to play. And then take more time to read what you need to play. Like at each and every move, you should be thinking, what's the biggest move here? What's the biggest move there? And yeah, get to the proper moves. Stop playing all these little small moves. You can just go here. It's good enough. Okay, you connected. Didn't really need to. Okay, that's just bad reading. Oh, I see what you're doing. Never mind. I see what you did there. Oh, bad reading by black. Yeah. Yeah, bad reading by black. Ah, that still doesn't work, huh? Yeah, this is just good for black. If white tries to run with that. Okay, so nice catch here by white. Now black's in a lot of trouble, so white finally should be attacking. No, give up one stone. like so, and then just cut here. And that's good enough for white. This one's almost alive, but this one looks dead, and white should win. So here it's a bunch of reading stuff. Oh, is that just a ladder? Never mind, I lied. That's just a ladder. Ignore me. Okay. So yeah, it's reading stuff, reading stuff, reading stuff. And it looks like white wins. Why on earth did you go here? I have no idea why you went here. Okay, so one eye. Yeah, that's definitely alive. That's dead, so white wins. No idea why you went here, so white gotta work on your reading. Ooh, chance. I think. Maybe. Make them defend. Go here. Not good enough. Okay, doesn't work. Doesn't work. I wanted to try and make it work. That's a terrible move. Because I think you just killed yourself. Just here. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe Ko's fine. Is there a way to just kill this without Ko? Is there a way to kill this without Ko? Doesn't look like it. So maybe you have no choice but Ko, in which case this is fine. That doesn't work. Okay, then yeah, you have to play here. You have to play this Ko. So a little bit of misread. Nice catch by black. This is still a Ko. Yep. Wait, why fix? What are you doing? You don't have... Take your Ko threat. Take your Ko threat. There's no cut here. There is no cut there. Oh, you're gonna die. No, that's still dead. It's still dead. It's still dead. You're completely fine. There you go. Take your profit. Oh, no. You have to fix here. Don't give black a Ko. Here it's no Ko. Black's just dead. Here it's a Ko. So, a lot of... Black resigned. White won by time. Okay. So, stop playing fast games. If it's by time, I think that's probably too fast. I don't know how much time you guys have, but this is probably too fast. You guys need to think out your moves more. You need to read them more accurately. So do more Go problems and play more games and review them. Try and get rid of all these wasteful moves. All the moves that basically are moves that you don't need to play. It's too small, like for example down here, over here. It's not the biggest area on the board. It's not the biggest moves on the board. You got to work on your reading. Your reading needs a bit of work. So that's just Go problems and taking the time to read things out. Up here, you need to take the time to read things out. So your global thinking and your reading needs a bit of work. And to do that, you basically need to start asking yourself those questions, putting more thought into your moves, taking more time to think your moves through. So give yourself more time to think. Minimum 25 to 30 minutes. Maximum maybe an hour for practice games. Maybe you don't need an hour for practice games. Maybe like 30 to 45 minutes. It's normal for practice games. Give yourself time to think. Make sure you are putting thought into your moves and reading as accurately as possible. But yeah, get rid of all these slow moves and wasteful moves. Start getting to the big moves and see your opponent's weaknesses more. And stop following your opponent around the board. If he plays a small move, don't follow it. Tanuki. Play somewhere else. Alright, hopefully you found that review helpful. It's an interesting game. Thanks for submitting it. And remember, guys, if you'd like a chance or would like to submit your own game for a chance to get it reviewed, please see the link in the description below. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.